Here behind me, I have an Audi RS3 and a BMW G80 M3, and today we're gonna be putting these two cars up to 5 challenges to see which is a better car. On this side, we have a G80 M3 frozen black with orange carbon fiber bucket seats, downpipe and tune, making about 750 horsepower to the wheels. We're gonna be putting it up against this Audi RS3. On this side, we have the Audi RS3. This car's on downpipe and tune, making about 700 horsepower on full race slicks all the way around, and I think these cars are gonna pair up very well together. We're gonna be putting these two cars up to 5 challenges to see which car is a better car, and what side are you guys gonna choose? For challenge number 1, we are gonna put these two cars up to the test to see which car is faster. On the G80 M3 here, it's a 3.0 straight 6 twin turbo powered car. This car is running on an E60 blend, custom tune, downpipes, intakes, all that good stuff, stock fuel system. This car makes about 750 horsepower to the wheels. It's rear wheel drive. It's very heavy though. This car weighs almost 4,000 pounds. From the raw titanium to all the carbon fiber, this G80 has a bunch of mods to it, all done by Cen-Cal Motorsport. The website link is down in the description, and let's get into the RS3. So on the RS3, this is a 2.5 liter, 5-cylinder car. It is turboed, it's running on full E85, injectors, downpipe, tune, intake, all that good stuff. This car's on full slicks, and this car is a lot lighter than the G80 M3. So these two cars paired up together, I think it's gonna be a great race. So we're in the M3, we're about to go take it out to the main road, get a rip in with the RS3. I'm thinking like 40, 60 rolls, definitely a good roll to try it out on. From a dig, this car definitely wouldn't hook at all. But yeah, I'm curious to see how the cars go up against each other. Definitely got to get this car a little warm. 750 horsepower to the wheels on this car, and basically just downpipe and tune. It's on the stock turbos, stock fuel system. These cars make a lot of power with stock turbos. So I'm hoping we take down the RS3. You know, we do mainly BMW stuff here on the channel, so it's definitely a good comparison to be putting this car up against the RS3 today. So let's go get some test hits in, and then we'll get out there and get some pulls in with the RS3. Yeah, it's gonna be a good race, that's for sure. I think the G80 has it, bro. I might be biased because this is my car, but we'll see, we'll see. I'm not a big Audi guy, honestly, man, but the RS3 is sick, TTRS is sick, those Dazas are crazy. I know what they could do. All right, guys, so we're in the RS3 now. The dash is lit up like a Christmas tree. We got a windshield washer fluid, emergency SOS. We got no gas, all that stuff. But we're gonna go take the car out, get some rips in with it, see how it feels, get it warmed up. And then we're gonna take these two cars out on the main road and then put them up against each other and see which car outperforms the other. Feels so weird being in an Audi. I'm so used to driving the G80 every day. I will say it feels and sounds cool. Like it feels nothing like the G80. I would almost say it feels more like a daily. The seats are more comfortable, but it does feel like it goes. So I'm curious to see if this car will give the G80 a run for its money. 5-cylinder, not many cars are 5-cylinder too. Like Daza is like one of the only like really popular 5-cylinder motors, like a baby R8. We're gonna get some test hits with this thing, see how it feels. Oh. They don't lie when they say this thing feels like a mini R8. Wow, I don't know, man. It might give the G80 a run for its money. Let's get another one in right here. Oh yeah. All right, guys, I think it's that time. Let's go get these cars out on the road. Let's get a roll race in and see which car wins. Just filled the RS3 up with some gas, and like I said, that car's on full E85, like a 40-50 roll, and see who takes home the first challenge. 3, 2, 1! The G80 takes the first challenge, guys. Got the RS3 by a good amount. No, that thing's quick though. It was right there on me, but the top end on this thing just pulled off. Second gear I wasn't hooking up, but as soon as I clicked third, it took off. 3, 2, 1! The top end just pulls them in. And G80 takes home the first challenge. Let's get into the second one. First challenge, the G80 wins.
Yeah.
We'll see. I think the G80 is a better car.
I like this car though, bro. I do.
You like it?
Yeah, I like this car.
There you go, guys. The G80 M3 took home the W on the 40 roll. As you saw, the RS3 kind of kept up for a bit, but the G80 top end just totally pulled on it. We ran it a few times, even gave the RS3 a hit to kind of give it a chance, but like I said, the G80 M3 took it home. So with challenge 1 being done, we are moving into challenge 2, and that's gonna be which car sounds better, the RS3 or the G80 M3. Let's get into it. It's a little bit of an unfair battle. The G80 has a full exhaust system, and the RS3 only has downpipes with a stock catback, but the G80 M3 is running a full Cen-Cal single mid-pipe catback system with the Cen-Cal catless downpipes. And yeah, let's get into it. Let's give it some revs and see how it sounds. As I mentioned, it's kind of an unfair battle because the RS3 doesn't have an aftermarket exhaust system. This car is on catless downpipes only, but when these cars have the proper exhaust system equipped, they do sound like a mini R8, where the G80 M3 sometimes sounds a little raspy and always sounds like that true 6-cylinder sound. So without further ado, let's give the RS3 some revs and see how it sounds.
Well, it's got turbo.
Sounds pretty stock. Like I said, it's not a fair challenge, guys, so I think the G80 M3 takes this one as well. Sounds a little stock. All right, guys, so in challenge 2, the G80 M3 takes the W once again. I just think this car sounds a little bit better than the RS3. Once again, it's not fair because that car has a stock exhaust system. But moving on to challenge number 3, what car is a better bang for your buck? I'm a little biased on this one because I own the G80 M3, so we're gonna be bringing in my good friend Caden, and he's gonna be letting you guys know what car is a better bang for your buck.
So this RS3 you can get for $50,000. This G80 you can get for $80,000. And honestly, at those price points, I'd have to give it to the RS3 for having the best bang for your buck. You get similar power, you still get a good interior. Although you're not getting, you know, the carbon buckets, you're gonna pay for that. And with the RS3, you know, you get the power, you get the sedan, you get the comfortability, and you can still kind of keep up with the G80. Yeah, and you get a baby R8. You know, the 5-cylinder, the Daza motor, sounds crazy with an exhaust.
I respect the decision. It hurts a little bit. The G80 took the first L, but I respect it, man. The RS3 is a really good car. I almost kind of agree with Caden on that one. I mean, the Daza is insane. Once you do all the right things to it, I think this car with like a full exhaust system, a few other cosmetic mods, it would just make it that much better. But yeah, RS3, best bang for your buck. So it's challenge 4 out of 5 now, and we are going to decide which one of these cars is more dailyable. I'm gonna bring my friend Nick in, we're gonna chat it up, and we're gonna decide which car is the better dailies. Coming from the top, I mean, this car is lighter, it has comfort seats, this car has bucket seats. I mean, there's a lot of things that play into what car is a better daily, but...
You wanna sit in both?
So we're talking comfort, daily?
Yeah.
They're good, they're tight though.
Tight?
Yeah.
A little tight?
A little tight.
Hard to get out of? Little bit?
Yeah.
Little bit?
You gotta be dexterous.
Yeah. Let's give
That's the right word, right?
Yeah.
Dexterous?
It works. Let's give the RS3 a try.
Oh no, this shit tough, bro.
It
This shit's nice.
You like it?
I do.
It's comfortable.
Yeah, it kind of looks like a spaceship in here too. It's like a genuine cockpit. That you feel like you're in like a race seat. This is nice on the butt. Nice on the butt. Some cool plaid in it. Is that plaid? No, that's like a honeycomb. I'm not a fan of this, and I like the clicky paddles better. These could be bigger. It's a small wheel though. It's nice. It's thin. This is a lot more comfortable, to be honest.
Yeah, so that's kind of the leading factor with this is I think the interior of this car is so much more comfortable than the G80 with the bucket seats. It's not the most practical thing ever. Getting in and out of it, it's kind of difficult. Where the comfort seats, you're sliding in and out of that thing really easily. This car's lighter, and I know this doesn't really play into every single RS3 or G80, but this RS3 is on full E85 and this G80 is on an E60 blend. So E60 blend is a little inconvenient, always having to mix the fuel. It could be really annoying, where this car you're just pumping one fuel all the time. But overall, I think the RS3 takes it for being a better daily. What do you think, Nick?
For sure does. It's a lot more comfortable than the G80.
All right, guys, RS3 takes the dub. That's 4 out of 5. Let's move on to the last challenge. All right, guys, so we're coming down to the last challenge, challenge number 5. And we're all tied up right now. The RS3 has won 2 and the G80 M3 has also won 2. We're gonna be deciding which car looks better, interior and exterior. So I'm bringing out my boy Caden. We're gonna chat it up, talk about what pieces of these cars look better and what looks worse on the other one. So, I mean, let's dive into it. Starting at the front of these cars, I mean, the front bumper on this, the grille is huge. The grille's really small on this. There's a lot more going on here. I mean, what do you think, Caden?
Honestly, I think I have to take the G80 for the front bumper design.
I mean, so the front bumper here with all this gloss black grille stuff, it's almost like the whole bumper is the grille. I mean, there's barely any of like the gray paint on this front bumper. So I think that kind of just throws me off a little bit. It's not like the sportiest look. It almost gives me, I don't know, more of like an entry-level car vibe.
Almost like the same, too much of the same thing happening over here, kind of flowing throughout the bumper.
It's not very aggressive, but
Kind of looks like a Sentra.
almost. I see the vision there with the Sentra. But yeah, I mean, the front end overall, I think the G80 looks so much more aggressive. I mean, you get these vents here in the hood. They just add like a really good body line to it. And the front bumper with all the carbon fiber here, Cen-Cal But yeah, I think all this carbon fiber tied in with the front end, it looks super aggressive. So I think on the front of this car, I am gonna pick the G80 M3, but there's a lot more to these cars. So the RS3 almost kind of gives me like WRX vibes. I mean, what do you think about the overall shape of the car?
It's honestly pretty short and stubby compared to the G80 especially. The G80 is just so big, and then next to it, it's just kind of, it doesn't even compare.
It looks like a miniature car. I mean,
Yeah.
it gives like WRX vibes. It's very smushed together.
One thing I do like is how they did this fender right here.
I do like that. I do
To
like that.
make the front fender look a little more
I mean, the
aggressive.
G80 fender is literally just a flat piece all the way across, and this adds like that little touch of aggressiveness there, and I think that looks really good.
But then kind of on the other side, the rear end of the RS3 is not even coming close
I mean,
to the
look how
G80.
flat this is. Like, it is literally just straight down, and you'll see on the G80, I mean, it has like the hips on G80, they just look too good. So, I mean, honestly, the rear end, it just throws me off. It's very, like, I keep going back to WRX vibes, man. It's like a Corolla. It's like, I'm not really digging the rear quarter here. But I mean, rear bumper,
I do have to say, I kind of like the taillights on this car.
I agree.
Especially with
I
the
agree.
animation too, when it starts up and turns off.
It almost snake eye GTS vibe.
Hey, you want to turn it on? See if
Yeah. Oh, there we go. Like I was saying, the animation on the back, the taillights look sick. The G80 doesn't do anything like that. Then again, it's still with this like gloss black, like mesh trim. I'm not digging it. I know it's an Audi thing, but it's not my thing. I think it's like just entry level, like gloss black, like honeycomb hex vibes. It's definitely not my favorite, but like Caden said, the taillights look really good on the rear end here.
I know we're on the bumper, but I do want to talk about this antenna cover for a second because I have no idea what's happening.
What is
over here.
this? No, yeah, I think the shape on that is just not it. It's just not it. I don't know.
Go down and then swoop it
What
up.
was Audi thinking, man? I mean, that's not it. But I do like how aggressive this car looks with the wheel setup that's on here. It has the slicks all around. It looks like it makes some power with the full slick on there.
And I do like these OEM side skirts, how they have the black kind of to make it more
No.
aggressive.
It's a nice touch for sure. With the body lines there going into like the fender, like you were saying, it just looks really good on the front here. But yeah, I mean, let's go over to the G80 exterior and talk about it. The first thing I want to go to is this rear quarter. Like I was telling you guys, the hips, man, the hips don't lie. The rear quarter here, it just has like such an aggressive look that I love about this car. Where that car, it's a little more flat, but then the taillights, you don't get that cool animation. I mean, what do you think about the rear end, Caden?
Yeah, honestly, you're missing that animation with the tails, but I do like how aggressive that rear end is. It's just big, it's beefy. You get the hips even from the back too. I mean, in comparison, I don't know.
I mean, look at all this carbon fiber going on here. You don't get like a big diffuser like that on the RS3. So I do really like that. Yeah, Cen-Cal Motorsport, need that. But yeah, I mean, moving on in the car, the antenna is looking a lot better on the
way
G80.
better antenna cover.
I mean, that's smooth. It's sleek. It's what the car needs, you know? It doesn't
is.
need that like super sharp, pointy antenna. It's just, it's not it. But yeah, I mean, the side of this car, it's really aggressive. It's long. Where the RS3 is short and stubby, I think this car looks a lot more stretched out. The matte black just really brings out all the body lines on this car. But like I was saying, this fender's kind of just flat, not really a lot of body lines. It does have this fender vent, but It doesn't have like that aggression that the RS3 fender has. Overall, I think this car looks so much more aggressive than the RS3.
It's just like, there's only so much you can say about this car, man.
I mean, it's a good car. No hate to the Audi. I love the Audi, and it is tied up right now, and this is the final factor that decides which car is a better car. But just the body lines with the side skirt, all that stuff. You guys saw our last video, we installed these V2 carbon fiber side skirts. They have a super aggressive body line, so I do like that. This car also has a lot of cosmetic modifications where that car is more stock. So once again, kind of unfair, but overall, the aggression on this car just looks so good. Let's dive into the interior a little bit and kind of walk through that, see which one we're liking better. All right, guys, so we're moving on to the interior of the RS3, and I will say I really like these seats. Like Nick was saying, they're super comfortable. I love the red stitching. It's a great accent. The steering wheel, I'm not the biggest fan. It's a little small. I don't like the perforated leather all the way around, and I really don't like this guy here. That to go into gear is not my favorite thing. I do like the dash, but once again, it almost looks a little cheapy. It almost gives me like a Corolla vibe. I don't know what the interior of a Corolla looks like, but I do like the cockpit, how you have that dash right there in front of you. We got like some carbon fiber style trim, dry carbon fiber. I do like that. Overall, the interior in here is very comfortable, but as a sporty race car feel, I think the G80 M3 is taking that. So we got the RS little stitching in the seat there. I think that looks super sweet.
Have you noticed what this looks like?
This?
Yeah.
What's this?
No, have you noticed what this looks like?
What it looks like what car? Like
no,
this,
no, like what does this look like?
Yeah, it does look like a dick. It does look like a dick. You don't see that in the G80, that's for sure. All right, so we're gonna dive into the tech on this car, look at the infotainment system. I don't know how to work the Audi, but how do we get to like a main, this is like the main menu, I guess? Okay, I mean, I like the touchscreen. It's nice for sure. This just, it just feels cheap. Got some cool interior lighting. Let's see.
You change the color?
Change the brightness. We got like red going on here. Oh yeah, I get like the lights coming in here. Oh, okay, so that's how you change it. So we got like orange. I do like that, being able to change the color, get like a blue vibe maybe. It's almost like white. No, I like it though. It's a cool interior. The cockpit right here, it feels cool. I will say when you're driving this car, when you put it into the RS mode, you get like a really cool animation on the dash here. Yeah, like I was saying, you get that really cool animation right there on the dash. It is a little confusing because the RPMs come from the top down, where most cars would come from like the bottom up. I was so confused when I first started driving this car. But overall, I think the tech in here is decent for the price of the car. Really, no complaints. It's comfortable, it's pretty sporty, but I think the G80 just has a few things that this doesn't. So let's move over to the G80, check out the interior on that, and then we'll see what car is a better car. All right, guys, so we're moving into the interior of the G80 M3. Right off the rip, we have these carbon fiber bucket seats, the light up M3 animation, and a bunch of carbon fiber going on. I will say that the interior of this car is insane. Maybe the buckets aren't the most practical, but they are so sick. It feels like a race car when you're sitting in this car. I love the orange interior. Got the M stitching on the steering wheel, orange stripe to match the seats. Like I said, carbon fiber all over. Let's hop in here. Oh, not the most comfortable seats, but they feel insane. They hug you. They have adjustable bolsters so you can make them tighter on you or loosen them up. And then you have the full infotainment system here. Kind of similar to the RS3. You also have the touchscreen, so it does have the similarity there, and almost this cockpit view here with the dash, and then you also get the M mode dash right there. So like I was saying, this has a very similar like infotainment system vibe. It does feel a little bit nicer to me. I love the extended leather up here on the top, all the carbon fiber. This section looks a lot better than the RS3. We don't have a dick here, which is great. And we have a nice little M logo. We got like all the buttons. It's kind of a lot going on though. I will say in the RS3, it's a little more simple. There's not as many buttons. There's a lot going on. Even up here, I'm like, what is even going on the steering wheel? I think on the RS3 there's like 4 buttons, and on this there's like 12. So overall, I think this interior is much more sporty. We also have the ambient lighting here. You can change that as well. Let's go into the car and check out the different options on that. Interior lighting, rocking the blue right now. We got some green, some purple, similar to the Audi, very similar to the Audi. So like there's things that are similar and there's also a lot that's different. I mean, these carbon fiber bucket seats look insane. Let's show you guys the back of them because I mean, so the full back of these seats are full carbon fiber, which is definitely a must in my opinion when you're speccing a G80 M3. You have the option of doing comfort seats or carbon bucket seats, but this carbon bucket seat just looks absolutely insane. You don't see this in an Audi, I will tell you that. This is like full race car vibes, so I love this. You got some heat options, heated seat, air, all that stuff in the back. Once again, orange interior, it's super sick. It totally gives like Rolls Royce vibes. I love the orange on the matte black exterior. A little biased because I own the car. But like I said, these carbon fiber bucket seats are absolutely insane. All right guys, so that's a wrap. 5 out of 5 challenges for the RS3 versus the G80 M3. And for overall looks, I am personally gonna give it to the G80 M3, but I wanna leave this one up to you guys. So leave a comment down below and let us know which car looks better, because that is the deciding factor for which car is a better car. Like I said, these cars are tied. This car won 2 challenges, this car won 2 challenges. So it's up to this last challenge. Leave a comment down below. Let us know which car looks better. Let us know what cars you guys want us to compare next. And without further ado, we'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.